So this is an unplanned video. Let's see how this goes. Hey everyone! So first of all, michami dokutam. I apologize if I've ever hurt you in any way, knowingly or unknowingly. My Paryushan went pretty well. If you don't know, Paryushan is the 8-day fasting holiday for Jains, and my Paryushan went pretty well. A couple days I didn't do anything because I had dance and work and school, so I just needed the energy and I had to eat. But one day I did upvas, and I guess then 5 of the days I did Vaishnu, and they went well, you know, and I got to do Samvatsari Pratikaman and the Chodas Pratikaman, even though I couldn't attend the daily evening Pratikamans because school and work and dance. I guess I should explain what Pratikaman is. Pratikaman is sort of Samayic, and Samayic is a 48-minute session where you meditate and pray, and Pratikaman is done at dawn and dusk. So typically I just do it at dusk during Paryushan, but since I wasn't home every day, I did it the 2 main days, Chodas, which is the 14th of every month, but it was the 14th in the Paryushan, so it made it really important. My god, there's so much to Jainism that I have to explain. So Paryushan this time got me thinking a lot about people's perceptions of me, because I was like in class while fasting and I was working while fasting. Jainism is not a religion that is very well known, or people have heard of it but have no idea what it entails, what it means to be a Jain. I don't look like your stereotypical religious Indian person, however you perceive that to be. I don't think I look like that. And especially today, I went out in like this outfit and someone came up to me talking about how I look like a modern woman and not like an Indian girl, and that was very strange to me because I'm very Indian, and it's just very strange to me that like people can make snap decisions about who you are, not just based on the color of your skin, but based on how you dress and how you act. And like obviously everyone does this, but people's perceptions of me changed over the past like 8 days because, you know, new classes, I'm meeting new people, new professors, and then people are surprised that like I wear purple lipstick but also fast. A lot of people have asked me to explain my religion to them, and I do so, especially if they're just curious and not looking to tear it down and be obnoxious about it. And if you guys want me to talk about my religion, I definitely will talk about it, but it's sometimes really hard for me to combine parts of my identity that people aren't used to seeing. Like my classmates don't see my religious side because it's just something that doesn't come up with my classmates. And like my professors don't see, you know, the side of me that does YouTube videos. I don't talk like this with my professors. You present yourself differently to different people, and when those different parts of yourself kind of collide, it's a very strange thing, and it's hard for other people to understand your complexities. It's hard for people to understand that you're more than what they see you as, especially when you've only gotten to know a person at their most shallow, or at like you don't understand the depths of a person, which I mean, I don't pretend to know the depths of anyone. And it was weird because I felt this pressure to be more American during Paryushan, and I felt this opposite pressure for me to go home and pray and go to the Derasar every day and like do puja, and like I really wanted to do that, but of course I had to, you know, attend class because nobody knows about this holiday, and unlike Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah, people don't, you know, allow you to take off for this holiday because it's just not as well known. It was it was hard for me to reconcile the fact that I am an American college student, a working girl, and a Jain girl. It was hard for me to hold on to myself. It was hard for me to hold myself together because I had a lot of things going on and a lot of things from different aspects of my life. Like, we had dance tryouts and that took up some time, and I also had, you know, quizzes and papers, not papers yet, but I had a full schedule of classes, and I had work, and I had more obligations to my religion than I usually do. And it was just difficult for me to keep it together, I guess. It wasn't difficult for me to keep it together. Like, I just was more organized last week than I usually am, and like I scheduled everything so that I had time to do the things that I had to do. But it was hard for me to present multiple sides of myself at once. It's hard for me to eat Jain food in a dining hall with other people around me who were eating, you know, the dining hall food. It was hard for me to be fasting while dancing and not being able to drink water because I could only have boiled water and I had ran out. It was hard, but that's the point. That's the point of being, of like observing this kind of holiday. That's the point of fasting. I didn't fast to suffer. You know, I didn't fast because I wanted to be in pain all the time or anything like that, or hungry. Even though I was hungry, I fasted because, well, A, I wanted to, and B, I didn't want to hurt people, and that's the whole point of Paryushan. The whole point of Paryushan is to not hurt people or any sort of being at all in any way, and it's difficult when you've got a professor scheduling 2 quizzes back to back, and it's hard not to hurt someone in your mind when they're doing that, and it's hard not to just start thinking negative thoughts when you're hungry and have danced for 3 hours and aren't gonna have food until the next morning. But you have to learn to keep your mind together, and that's the point of meditation. I don't know, it just got me thinking, and well, guess what I did? I made a mini motivational poster about that. It says, hold your own, know your name, and go your own way. It's from the song Details in the Fabric, which is my all-time favorite Jason Mraz song, featuring James Morrison, and that's why it's got, like, it's supposed to look like stitches, because details in the fabric, puns. You have to know who you are in order to do something like this. You have to know, or I guess you don't have to know, because I'm still discovering who I am and all of that, but you have to keep going despite the fact that people are going to question you. They're going to ask you, why are you fasting? You're doing so much other stuff. Like, you shouldn't be doing that to yourself. And it's like, you have to hold your own. You have to say, no, this is who I am. This is what I do during these 8 days. You just have to choose your own path that way. And I chose this path. And, you know, I'm not religious to the extreme or anything like that, but these 8 days I choose to be, because that's what's important to me. That's a priority. It's been a long 8 days, and I did a lot, and I can't say that I kept it together all of the time. It was hard, but I think it was worth it, and going forward, I think it will be worth it, and it will continue to be worth it, because there's a sense of fulfillment I get with my religion, and it feels really good to have that. Did not expect to get this deep with my conversation today. Clearly this video was not planned. Let me know your thoughts on this. I'm curious to know if you want to know more about Jainism, and if you want to know more about Paryushan and my interpretations of Jainism, because I have researched quite a bit on it, and I always look for more reasons to research my religion, because there's a lot of information out there. It's harder to find than, say, books on Christianity, but it's there. It's a great religion. You know, Jainism is all about unattachment, but I'm attached to my religion. I'm attached to Jainism. Yeah, so I guess that's it for this video. And remember to hold your own, know your name, go your own way, and everything will be fine. By Jason Mraz and James Morrison. I keep wanting to say Matthew Morrison because of Glee, but it's James Morrison. Great song, go listen to it. It's my all-time favorite Jason Mraz song. My Paryushan Went well, and I especially with the help of ParyushanMeals.org, which if you live in the New York City area, you should definitely sign up for Next Paryushan, because they give you free Jain meals. And it's just absolutely incredible. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Let me know how your week has been, if it was as crazy as mine. And if not, just what have you been up to? I'm always curious to know what you guys are up to, and if you make videos, let me know. You know, I'll check it out if you know, make interesting comments on mine, because clearly you have something interesting to say. That is it for this video, and I will see you next time. Bye! I look nice today. I like the way I look. Really hope the glare didn't come through. Oh, and can you see it? Can you see it? I used teal eyeliner today, 'cause I can.